Hello everyone, how are you doing? Hope you are all doing great. Welcome back my grade 6 students. Today we will talk about chemical changes. Please bring your booklet and open page 23. Everything around us changes from time to time. Matter change in different ways. As we have studied before, matter is everything that takes up space and has a mass. Now, no matter where you are or what you are doing, things are changing all around you. The materials around you change all the time. This is something you have to know. Look around you and see how things change. Now, in science, these changes are divided into two groups: physical change and chemical change. We have learned before and we have studied about physical changes, remember? Now, physical changes are changes in appearance only. They don't produce a new substance. While chemical changes, which we will talk about later, on the other hand, they create a new substance. Now, we will review what we have learned and talked about before about physical changes. I will give you some examples of physical changes and we will see how we can decide that this change is physical. Change in shape. Look at this girl, she's cutting paper. Now, this boy, he is making salad. And here we are dividing pizza. Now we are just changing the shape of these things. The paper is still paper. The salad is still, the ingredients are the same. And pizza keeps being pizza, even if we divide it. We don't have a new substance, right? Now let's see. I will give you another example now. Melting ice. Melting ice. Ice is water. Of course it's water. But when it's in the ice cubes, the change of it or the state is different only. Now we will start talking about chemical changes. Chemical change is a change in matter that produces a different kind of matter. A new substance is formed and usually cannot be reversed. This is the chemical change. And it includes chemical reactions too. Remember the compounds? It's a chemical change. So remember this very well. Now, I will give you some examples of chemical changes. Okay, but before that, we will now study how do we know that it is a chemical change, not a physical change. Now, if you feel heat, or if you see or smell smoke, if you see bubbles, or a new substance is formed and we can't reverse it back, or if you have more of these, more than one of them, so it's a chemical change, not a physical change. Okay? So now we will start. I will give you some examples and I want you to tell me, what do you see in these examples? What do you see in these changes? Burning wood, burning wood, burning wood. Now burning, remember this word, it's always chemical. What do you see here that tells you it's a chemical change? The heat, yes, of course. And the smoke. Great. And even we have a new substance. After the burning is finished, these woods will convert into ashes. And we can't reverse it back, right? So burning wood or burning anything is always chemical. Iron rusting, iron rusting, rusting, rusting. Remember this word. Now, have you seen ever nails with a brown color? Yes, they are old and they are brown. This is a rust. Okay, and it's a chemical change because we have a new substance. We can't reverse it back. We have a rusting now. We have a rust. So it's a chemical change. Okay. So, apples rotting. Apples rotting. Apples rotting, rotting. Have you ever seen an apple with a brown color on it? Yes, if we keep it out for a short time, this brown color will come and the taste and everything in this apple will be changed. And we can't reverse it back. Right? So of course, it's a chemical change because we have a new substance here and we can't reverse it back. But of course, cutting the apple is not a chemical change. Baking bread, baking bread, baking anything is a chemical change. Now we have a bread. Can we reverse it back? Of course not. It's a new substance. We can feel the heat and we can't reverse it to its original components. Everything is changed here, right? So when you see the word baking, you have to know it's a chemical change. Frying an egg, frying an egg. Think, how do we know that it's a chemical change? What do you see here? Think. Yes, of course, it's a new substance here. Can we reverse it back? Of course not. And we can feel the heat. Anything you cook or fry is a chemical change. Now I will give you now some examples of changes, and you have to think and to know that if it's a physical change or a chemical change, and tell me why. Let's see now. Cutting paper. Cutting paper. We're using a scissor to cut these papers. What do you think? Is it chemical or physical? Think about it. Do we still have paper or we have a new substance? Of course, wonderful. It's a physical change. Amazing. We're still having papers. We're just changing the shape of the paper. We don't have a new substance. Rusting nails. Rusting nails. We have talked about this before, remember? Yes, of course. So, what do you think? We have a new substance here, so it's a what? Wonderful. It's a chemical change. We have a new substance and we can't reverse it back. Of course. Broken glass. Broken glass. Okay, now we have a glass and we have these parts. Are they still glass? Or we have a new substance? Is it only change in shape or what? And size or what? Let's see now. Let's see. Yes, amazing. It's a physical change. A physical change because the glass has broken only. We still have a few parts of glass. Making popcorn. Look at this popcorn. We have a maize, corn, and we can make the popcorn using this casserole with oil and salt. And we will have after that this delicious popcorn. Can we reverse it back? Or do we have a new substance? What do you think? Do you feel heat? Do you see smoke sometimes? Yes, it's a chemical change, of course. We can't reverse it back. We can't reverse it back. You are amazing, my students. You are amazing. Now, my lovely students, open your booklet, page 24, please. Please open your booklet, page 24. Now we will answer exercise 1. Did you all open it? Okay. Now, exercise 1. Put a tick under the best answer. Is it physical change or chemical change? Let's see. Burning a piece of wood into ashes. Burning. Burning. Remember this word. Burning. Burning. What do you think? What do you think? Yes. Great job. It's a chemical change, of course. Water evaporates into steam. Water evaporates. We still have water. So, great job. Yes, it's a physical change. A bicycle chain rusts. Rust. A bicycle chain is made of iron and it rusts. So, yes, it's a chemical change. Food is digested in the stomach. Digested in the stomach. Can you reverse it back? Of course not. So, it's a chemical change. A piece of an apple rots. Remember this word? Rots. Rots, changing the color and appearance and everything, and we can't reverse it back. Amazing. It's a chemical change. A popsicle melts. When things melt, only melt. Is it physical or chemical? Great job. It's a physical change. You cut your hair. You're just cutting your hair. You still have hair. What do you think? Is it chemical or physical? Yes. Great job. It's a physical change. A piece of metal is bent in half. A piece of metal is bent, only bending. We're still having metal. What do you think? Amazing. It's a physical change. Baking cookies. Remember the word baking? Whenever you see the word baking, you have to know it's what? Excellent. It's a chemical change. A piece of paper is crumpled up. Crumpled. We're changing the shape only. What do you think? Excellent. It's a physical change. Water freezes to form ice. We're just changing in state of matter. Remember the physical? Yes, the physical change lesson. A candle burning. Concentrate, it's burning. Whenever you see the word burning, you have to know it's what? Great job. It's a chemical change. A candle melting. Now we are seeing the word melting. And whenever we see the word melting, we have to know it's a physical change. Great job, my students. Perfume, evaporate. It's just evaporating in your skin. You're still having your skin. Nothing new happen. Yes, it's a physical change. Writing on paper. We have paper. We can erase it. We can erase it. What do you think? Do we have a new substance? Of course not. So it's a physical change. Melting gold to make jewelry. Melting. 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 Amazing. Yes, it's a physical change. Breaking a bone. When someone breaks his bone, he's still having bones. So, yes, of course, it's a physical change. Boiling water. Boiling. You're just boiling water to steam. We're still having water, H2O. So, it's what? It's a? What do you think? Of course, it's a physical change. Fogging a mirror with your breath. When it's cold, you can make a fog on a mirror with your breath. What do you think? Excellent. Squeeze oranges for juice. You're just squeezing orange. What do you think? It's still orange. Yes, exactly. It's a physical change. Tarnish. Tarnish is like rusting. It's like rusting, changing in the appearance color. We can't reverse it back. Amazing. It's a chemical change. Rusty nails. Rusty or rusting or rust. Whenever you see these words, it's a chemical change. Amazing. You are amazing. You are fabulous. Now, please, my students, okay, we'll wait. Now we will see the answers. Let's see the answers. Okay, No, these are the answers. Please copy these answers. You can pause the video and then copy the answers. Great job, my students. You are superstars. Thank you. Thanks for watching and see you soon.